Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Readings by Circe with your girl Becky, here giving you guys today's day number 10 tarot reading in regards to our Svadhisthana, or our sacral chakra. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the same pattern that I started with the root chakra and the solar plexus. We're going to ask what happens when we heal our sacral chakra, and also what happens if we choose not to, or if we don't heal our sacral chakra, what we can look forward to or maybe expect as we continue to go, because maybe not everybody wants to work on this center, which is understandable. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about and you just clicked on this tarot reading, check out my channel. I do have a 30-day chakra healing challenge for you guys. It is so opening and insightful in so many ways, and it is there to help realign you guys with your path of purpose and to reignite that spark within you to get out that stuck energy in your system, and just to help get you back on your path. I always request that you guys show up on the day of the video dropping. So like today is Monday. If you guys are here on a Monday, then do the sacral chakra. If you guys are here on a Tuesday, then do the day of that chakra, and those will be marked on the video so you guys will know for sure what days to show up on. Okay, that's just something that I ask, and it will be explained as we get into the challenge itself. We're just working our way there, guys. Don't worry, we will get there. Okay, awesome. So with that being said, if this resonates with you guys, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. I will release them every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both the challenge and the tarot reading, and every other Wednesday I will put out a pick a card reading, which will also upload at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into it. Source, what happens when the collective heals their sacral chakra? What can you tell us if the collective heals their sacral chakra? Please get some messages in regards to when the collective heals their sacral chakra. What can they find out? What can they know about that, source? Okay, thank you. What can you tell me about when the collective heals their sacral chakra? What can they know about that, source? Thank you. Awesome. What else can you tell us about this collective healing their sacral chakra? Thank you, source. I love it when they come out fast like that. All right, so equally so, what can you tell us about the collective if they choose not to heal their sacral chakra? What will happen if they don't heal their sacral chakra, source? What will happen if they don't heal their sacral chakra, source? Okay, they want one more. What will happen if they don't heal their sacral chakra, source? Cards are humongous. So what happens if the collective doesn't heal their sacral chakra, source? Thank you. What else can you tell us about if the collective doesn't heal their sacral chakra? Whoa, okay, this one for sure. That is a whole heap of cards I cannot do. Oh, they want me to shuffle again. Okay. Okay, what can you tell us if the collective chooses not to heal their sacral chakra? Okay, you guys got 4 cards over here. I'll take them. Figure out what's on the bottom over there. Now, let's get an oracle card. Can you give us an oracle card for the collective in regards to their sacral chakra, source? Oracle card for the collective in regards to their sacral chakra. Can you please have an oracle card in regards to the collective and their sacral chakra? Okay, I thought that's the one they wanted. Felt like it. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Oh, you get so parched when you're talking all the time. So I'm one of those people, I like to know the bad news first so we can end on a positive note. So we're going to go over what happens if you don't heal your sacral chakra. Wow. So I cannot make this up. Every card came out in the reverse. And you got both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here in the reverse, guys. That was the 4th card that came out, was the Queen of Swords that came out in reverse here. Crazy. Okay. So what's going to happen is that, so I feel like this is what's going on, is that maybe you guys are in a connection right now, feeling like you guys are meant to be together. Okay. It's weird that that would turn off right now. Yeah, so it feels like you guys are meant to be together. That's what you feel like in your soul and your heart. And yet, neither one of you guys pays that much attention to the other. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't attentive to the relationship. What I'm saying here is they're showing that there's this disconnect. There's no intellectual conversation going. It feels like more passion than anything else. So this could be a very physical relationship that you guys are connected in. And what they're showing here is that this is actually a repression of a memory from the past. I am going to say this before I say what I say next. And if you guys get triggered very easily, it is 11:11 here, and I'm reading the strength card, which in my deck is number 11. Okay, crazy synchronicity. It just said 5:55 on the clock, so I know what I'm about to say is what they want me to say. Okay, so I am just putting out there, this is a trigger alert for those of you guys that get triggered very easily. I'm not here to make you feel bad. I just have to say what's coming to me. Some of you guys have dealt with sexual abuse, okay? And this is not to make you guys go back through that. I am so sorry if that is something you've experienced. I am a victim of sexual abuse as well. Not from my childhood, but in my adult years, I am a victim of that, okay? So I can attest it is not fun to remember. It is not fun to go through. It's not something that I wish on anybody, okay? So, but what they're saying here is that there's this memory that's blocked, or there's this energy that's blocked within you. And this relationship or this connection that you're dealing with is actually a reminder to you of that. And there's a lot of negativity in between you guys, okay? And this is actually because you're refusing to feel on a much deeper level what's going on in your Svadhisthana. So if you guys have dealt with sexual abuse, that is something that will block your sacral chakra. It is the number one reason that sacral chakras are blocked. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's because we're holding on to all this energy and this hurt and this pain. And it's like, if I don't feel this again, if I somehow become in control of this, then I don't have to ever be vulnerable and open like that in a situation where I didn't have control, but I'll control every aspect of my life from here on out. But what they're showing here, and I'm just going to show you guys how they came out on the table. Like, look at how you guys are completely looking away from one another. One of you guys definitely is blocking yourself from the other, and the other is blocking themselves from figuring out anything in the future. It's almost like you know you need to do something here, but you refuse to do it. And so they're saying, if you choose not to heal this, this is just going to be something that will either force you to change, or you'll always be in this state of denial. It's like inner denial. Okay? And like I said, my strength card, because I don't read Rider Waite. If you guys have been following me for any time, you know I read the original Italian decks, okay? And my strength card is the number 11 card, okay? And there's a reason it was changed from the Rider Waite Smith. So if you guys are like, that's incorrect, the reason they changed the strength card to the number 8 card is so that it followed in line with the zodiac. It's not anything else. This is actually the original decks. The strength card was number 11, but when they did the Rider Waite Smith, they chose to change the number of the Justice card and the strength card so that it would fall in line with the pattern of the zodiacs, okay? It doesn't mean that it doesn't fall in line already. The energies don't match up with that. It was just so that they could find some kind of pattern to go through, okay? But they're showing me here, it's like you're afraid to look at this. Like, you're very offensive on both sides when it comes to this energy that you've had to deal with in your past, okay? And I know this feels very specific, so this can go for anything really that has created a situation where you're not able to have fun and you're not able to connect with yourself on an emotional level, okay? That could be mental abuse, it could be physical abuse, but with the amount of synchronicities that came through, I feel like a majority of you guys have dealt with some sort of sexual abuse, and I'm so sorry. And they're saying that if you guys do not confront this, like if you keep trying to sweep this under the rug, and if you also keep trying to sweep dealing with this relationship under the rug, it is going to wear on you emotionally, mentally, and physically in so many different ways. But more or less right now, what they're really pointing out is that you're feeling about yourself is going to weigh so much on your mind that you're going to keep beating yourself up. You're going to basically believe that you're not worthy of anything good in life because nothing good seems to come. And so you guys are going to continually beat yourself up in these situations where, oh, nothing good ever comes. I'm not worthy of that. You'll see other people get successful or have really good connective relationships, and you'll be like, that's just not something for me. What I have is what I have. It's like you settle, and you do not hold a boundary or like hold yourself up to a standard. It's like basically you have the standard of not being with somebody who cheats. This is just an example. And the person that you're with constantly cheats on you and you keep taking them back. You have basically settled saying that my standard doesn't deserve to be a standard. It doesn't deserve to be a boundary because I don't deserve to have that boundary. And what Source is saying here with your sacral chakra, as you balance that out, you are going to feel more centered and courageous in that, okay? So you guys could be dealing with an air sign. You could be an air sign. You could be a Leo. These are just, they're just telling me right now, but we do have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini all out on the board here, okay? There's a lot of anger here that's gestating. I feel like when something happens, you may go over the top. Okay, with your anger, like you may just blow up. And I'm not here judging because the only reason I know is that that is something that I did. Somebody would just push my buttons and it would be so small. And I would turn it into this humongous thing. And I would like scream and scream and scream for hours until I was hoarse. And I felt so justified in the way that I treated them in that moment. But then afterwards, I felt awful. And that's what they're showing me here is that there's a lot of anger that's gestating. And it's like you hold that close to you because it's like to be vulnerable and open is scary. And Svadhisthana is like the first chakra where we have to allow ourselves to be vulnerable because it means that we have to feel what we're feeling inside. And they're saying here that it's important for you guys to feel so you can learn to connect with your heart so that you'll know what you want moving forward on this journey. And this is a very intensive challenge. So if some of you guys are really uncovering this, like, I get it. Like, I'm so proud of you guys for taking that step forward because this is hard to deal with. Like, stuff like this is hard to deal with. It feels so much easier just to pack it up in a suitcase and bury it somewhere rather than dealing with it. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, guys. So that's saying that when you guys face this, you are making progress. So many synchronicities on your guys' reading. And I am thankful that I started with the bad news first, because let's get out of this and let's move on to what happens when you heal this center. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. 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 Excellent. So you guys could be dealing with, again, Aquarius, Sagittarian energy coming through here. And I love that Sagittarius energy is here because Sagittarians are all about having adventures and enjoying life. And they love joking and they love, you know, these are like the prank pullers, but in a good way, right? Like Sagittarians will pull some good pranks on you and make you laugh because it's all they want. They want everybody to enjoy life. And with Aquarian energy here, it is all about being your unique self and opening yourself up to the uniqueness of who you are. You guys may see 333 a lot, okay? Now, what they're showing me here is once you heal this, you guys are going to become more confident. And not just more confident, you guys are going to begin to see where you have had a limited perspective on your life when it comes to your connections. And when you guys realize this, you guys are going to close out this awful cycle of inviting people into your energy that just do not have your best interest at mind. Like, these people see your greatness and they see your potential before you do. And so they want to take advantage of that, which is why there's this energy over here. And why does that happen? It's not because you're a bad person. No, you're not. In fact, you have a very beautiful, kind energy about you, but I don't feel like a lot of people get to know that about you because you're so closed off from the world. And it's like when you do invite people in close, it just seems like all they do is hurt you. And it's because for so long in your life, you've never actually been able to set a boundary, because when you guys had that abuse, whatever kind of abuse it was, that was immediately somebody stepping over your boundary. And it's like, well, if somebody did something that extreme, why should I even put up a simple boundary of saying no to someone else so that I can say yes to myself, when it just seems like everything, or every time that happens, it just gets stepped over, right? And that's what they're saying here. Like, you guys are going to learn that what happened to you, it is a part of you, but it is not who you are. Your pain is what makes you you. It is a part of you, your pain. But that's not what makes you, right? You get to choose you. And that's the beautiful thing here. And you're going to realize that for so long you lived a truth where you felt like you had to defend yourself from everybody in the future. You felt like you had to defend yourself from connections, vulnerability, your feelings, passions, your love, anything like that, even truth. You felt like you had to defend yourself from truth because it was like, whatever I find out just hurts me. And it's only because you've been having a hard time mentally dealing with the emotions of the things that have happened to you in the past. And that is not your fault. Okay, that is not your fault. It is just something that many of us will go through, abusive situations, or we'll go through really terrible things, traumatic, and they're just life-changing, and we have no idea how to emotionally handle them. And it's because nobody in our life taught us how to deal with one of the most important centers of our body, and that's our emotional center. It's basically, we've been told our whole life that if you're emotional, get over it. You don't need to be emotional. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. Whatever you guys need to do here, if you need to cry, if you need to scream, if you need to write an angry letter or hate letter to somebody, get it out. Get it out. Whatever is going on. It doesn't mean you have to give them that letter, but burning it and letting it go can be so symbolic in your life and allow you guys to really come into a place of peace and understanding of where you are. But overall here, you're going to see that all along the way, the only person that really has been standing in your way for true connective relationships has been you. Because as you heal this, you're actually going to bring in people who have gone through very similar situations as you, very parallel lives. And that's going to make you guys connect at a much deeper level than anybody you've ever connected with. Why is that? Because you're going to have somebody who understands what you experienced, and you two are going to understand what they've experienced. And that's like a game changer all around the way. And I feel like all that anger, you're going to use it to really change your life. Like all that upset, and I keep getting anger. Grief is another thing coming through here, but the anger, it's so deep. You're going to learn to use that as fuel for your journey and your creativity. And I feel like you're going to find a new passion. And it's partly finding this new passion that's going to take you to greater lengths in your life, but also it's going to bring you closer to your soul family and people who are meant to be here with you on your journey. And I think one of the hardest things that's going to be for you guys to really swallow or to really acknowledge while you're healing this center is that all along, you're the only one that knew your Achilles heel. And in knowing your Achilles heel, what you didn't realize is that you were the only one that kept stabbing your Achilles heel. Like, you kept hurting yourself. And I think that's really hard for you guys to observe and understand and take in. But once you do, once you accept that and accept that it's not you to blame yourself, it's just how you believe this journey to be, that once you accept that, like, your whole life is going to shift into this new understanding, and you're going to be really grateful for where you are in your life, even if there are some hard, difficult decisions and paths that you have to take up ahead. You're going to understand that everything that you've been through has truly made you stronger, to stand proud and to stand confident in who you are, and to be able to take a passionate action towards what you want in life, rather than letting others dictate what is done with your energy. It's on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, something is not working. Like, you've absolutely outgrown something. This could be, yeah, they're showing me it's a love situation here. So there's promiscuity. What did I say? It could be that somebody's cheating on you and you let them back in, and they're showing me that that's what's going on. Like, you've outgrown a situation that you keep getting caught up in that's not, it's not working out because there's somebody who's being promiscuous, has you in a love triangle, has you in a situation that's just not healthy for you. And when you let this go, you're going to see that there's going to be some other people out there who want to offer you real love and who want to be there with you. But it comes down to you healing yourself first and taking time to heal yourself away from everybody else, and not in isolation, but in solitude. And there's a big difference from that. It just means that you're saying no to everyone right now so that you can say yes to yourself and yes to your healing. But whatever's in your life currently, they're saying isn't working out, and that once you realize that you've completely outgrown this belief system of getting involved with people who do not care what you do or don't do, you guys are going to blossom. And in blossoming, you guys glow up to a point where you're going to invite people into your lives who truly care about you and who aren't worried about what society thinks. And that could be something that you're worried about. Yep. Excuse me, guys. That could be something that you guys are worried about, is what society thinks about you right now. And so it's why you keep staying in situations that are very toxic for you. It's because what happens, what are my friends going to think of me if I leave? What are my family going to think of me if I leave? Well, you know what? At the end of the day, as much as I wish it really mattered, it doesn't. None of that matters. Not their opinions, not what they think. And I feel like we all go through that where we want that to matter. But we have to learn that we have to protect ourselves, because you're your best hero. Why? You were there with you when you took your first breath. You'll be the only one that's there with you when you take your last breath. You're the only person that goes to sleep with you at night. You're the only person that wakes up with you in the morning. Even if you have a significant other, you're still the only one that does these things. You're the only one that can take care of you. So no matter how much anybody else thinks that they have a say in your life, they do not, because you're the only one that can truly take care of yourself. And what's it going to take for you to do that? Okay, so let's check out your oracle card. Yeah, I love this. We have Move Forward, number 23. And that's 5. And 5 is all about change, right? It's okay to change. And change is the only thing that is constant in life. Let's read this card for you. And 2:22 on the clock. You guys can see 2s a lot. It says you can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. You're being encouraged to let go and release the skeletons of your past. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. I can't. I love Source. I just love Source so much. Constantly shifting back and forth between better or harder times only takes away from today. Constantly resurrecting situations and circumstances that are long gone only serves to take away from this moment. You exhaust valuable energy holding on to frustrations that keep you tied to the memories of your past skeletons. Being in this state of mind is no different to keeping you locked in one chapter of a book. The book never ends due to your inability to move forward. Moving forward physically is not the same as moving forward mentally. And what was I saying? This is a mental trap that you guys are in. This is all about your mindset, where you're at in your mind. Although your physical body carries you through to experience each day, your mind lingers and holds on to the past. Having this duality of mind and body does not allow the present moment to be fully appreciated and utilized. This may leave you wondering why your visions and dreams always seem to be out of reach. To enjoy a life of manifestation and fulfill dreams, your mind, body, and spirit must work together as one, for it is only through working in wholeness that you are able to create a life of choice. This is the secret to abundance and real joy. The past is the past. Embrace its lessons and be grateful for the memories and adventures it has brought to your life. Now breathe in deep. Let it go. For it is time to move on, dear one. As challenging as it may be, it is time. New adventures and possibilities await. And what was it that I was saying? I'm so glad Sagittarian energy came out, because they're the adventurers of the zodiac, guys. They are. I cannot make this stuff up. Your guys' affirmation is, I am grateful for my past experiences, good and hard. I embrace the lessons learned and now move forward courageously. Yes, I love these synchronicities. And your associated chakras are the base, which is the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. So confirmation that this is for us today, guys. So many synchronicities in this reading. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Golden Crown. I love this. Which is number 14. We have 5-5 coming out. Didn't I say in the beginning of the reading it was 555 on the clock? Like, come on. This is great. I just get so excited when these synchronicities come through. It just never ceases to amaze me. Source is such a phenomenal being to invite into your life, guys. So phenomenal. Hold on, they're driving by a loud truck. Okay, sorry about that, guys. They're doing work here in the park. So we have the Golden Crown. I'm not going to read the whole card, but I'm going to read some of it to you. Your light is magnificent. Let us now uplift and honor the radiant light of others. Congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Acknowledge the spiritual and personal growth that you have achieved, dear one. Celebrate this moment. We are all here in spirit to rejoice in just how far you've come. Your strength and perseverance has paid off, and your future is bright. Are you up for your next adventure? Come on, guys. This is great. You will have to go the distance. Or you have the will to go the distance, and you should be pleased with your personal success. Go now and be of service to humanity. Blessed be. And this is connected to your heart, throat, third eye, and crown, which is the whole system. Come on, guys. We're talking about chakra healing here. Okay, and I'm working on the system as a whole. And this is your base through your solar plexus, and this is your heart through your crown. That is all 7 chakras coming out together, asking you guys to heal the system. Heal your system. What an amazing confirmation here, Source. Thank you so much. So you guys, you have done a lot of work, okay? Like, that is being acknowledged here. They're saying, though, there's still some cycles that need to be looked at in your life, things that you still need to observe. And that's everybody. That's not just you. It's not just me. It's all of us together, right? Because we forget that we repress certain memories until they come up, and then we're like, whoa, holy moly, I forgot about that, or whatever it is. And so they're asking you to really look into this. And your guys' third eye is activating here. But finding your truth is so important right now for yourself. And really connecting with this creativity within you and the ability to let yourself play and have fun again. Because I feel like you don't allow yourself to enjoy life. It's very serious. It's a very serious energy that's surrounding you. And I don't feel like that's who you are at your core. So can you remember what it was before when you were a child? Like when you were able to be a child? Can you remember what that was before and bring a little bit of that back to you now so that you guys can truly progress on your journey? So for those of you guys that are joining me for the 30-day challenge, I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are just here for the readings, I appreciate you too. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for allowing me your energy and for doing these readings. I have faith in you guys, and I'm so proud of you guys for wherever you are. If you're interested in joining the 30-day challenge, check that out. It is on my channel. And I'm going to leave this here. If this resonates with you, please leave a thumbs up. If you guys feel like you want to, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. I'm with you in spirit. And my love and light out to you guys. As always, set that notification bell so you know when the next video does go live. And I will be back again tomorrow for a new day. I love you guys so much. Until tomorrow. Bye.